Oh Lord.
Tide ho.
Oh Lord.
Ho tide.
Lord.
Tide
Oh my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
How y'all doing?
Fabulous.
I was asking them. Oh
I-
my god.
Well, self-insert.
Oh my god.
I was gonna do it.
All right, writing.
I'm going to be previewing my fan, so if you hear some laughter, it's because I just dropped my fan for some reason.
Oh my god, him and his he has a boa on, a pink boa with this beautiful yellow shirt, by the way. I really, really love it.
It's Ralph Lauren.
Oh my, is it? Wait a minute. You guys, I am about to check the tag. You better be not lying. Oh, okay, my bad.
I don't
It is
play,
Ralph
okay?
Lauren. Mhm.
It was a trip.
It's
gift.
Ricky Lauren. That's what's on the.
Oh.
No, it is Ralph Lauren.
Shade.
What you saying?
Oh wait, yes.
Oh,
Shade.
here it go. Oh my goodness. No more RuPaul for you.
No, but for real though, I've been watching it. It's so good. I was sitting there like, why have I not been watching this? This is so amazing.
I actually just started watching it myself with, Broderick.
Uh-huh.
So we just started watching it. And, well, he started watching it, Ben. He been watching this. Mm-hmm. So, and I seen that. I was like, oh my God, this is like so like amazing. I remember the first time I seen the drag queen. I was actually at a club and it was the first gay club I went to. And it was shocking that the person was behind me. And I was looking like, who's this? And oh my God, it was so beautiful. And I respect all the work that they do to put into it. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of work.
And I had got a good deal of respect from drag queens that night alone. I was like, okay, I get it. I really, really get it. Yeah, that is. Oh, you guys, we're drinking. That is a part of the show because we're going to give the realness. So you know that we're going to say whatever's on our mind. So you ain't got to worry about us filtering anything.
At all.
But we are going to watch our language. I am a bad cursor. I am.
We'll see.
I have not. Okay, the last video I had cursed like a little bit. Okay, don't worry. I'm all right. That fan gonna be missing. Okay, so I really am trying to do better with that. You know what I'm saying, in my everyday life, I would say. So
for me, I first started Drag Race on the first season. I didn't see all of it, but this is around the time I had first had my very first boyfriend. And we were just sitting in bed and just cuddling, just relaxing. It was, it was an afternoon delight at midnight. But we were just watching it. And I was like, oh, this show's fun. And then he was sitting there like, I don't know what he said. I forgot it. He's a distant memory.
Whatever.
2008 was such a blur. But I do remember me and him was talking about it. And I feel like he alluded to how he felt he would be disappointed if I decided to do drag. And I was like, I don't know if I could ever do it anyways, because that's just so much time. And this is around the time I didn't do a lot. Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
That he wants to do drag. When did you want to do drag?
I didn't want to do it then.
Oh,
I was just saying, he just brought it up basically to say that
if someone say you can do something, or they wouldn't, they'd be like, excuse me, exactly. I would do it.
If I wanted to, I could.
I can do it.
But anyways, he just was, basically that was a long time ago. It was a horrible time. It was a very disappointing period for me, We're
not going to talk about it. Let's get back to the show.
Let's talk about what we're talking about today. Oh. Today what are we doing?
We're gonna do, you guys, we're doing a thing, between us. I know we're very, very close and very good friends. And, but at the same time, we like different things. Mm-hmm. So, this segment, the beginning of our segment, we're going to talk about, it's not really talking about, it's just something we're going to do. We're going to serve some things to each other.
Yes.
Get into each other's world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know is a comic book fan.
Who is?
Huh?
Who?
Huh?
What happened?
Huh? I mean,
Who
oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my God.
The drinks hit you guys. Sorry.
It did. And so I know it's gonna be like something comic book.
It's
or
going to be
something
comic
like
book related.
that.
It has to be. I just don't. I would be disappointed
He
in
had gave
myself.
me 3 previous comic books, which I still have, by the way. And I only one I read was the Poison Ivy one. I haven't even finished it. All I remember, I was at work and I was trying to do it because I was working security, so they just had me in this like little cubicle, whatever, that's in front of these apartments or something like that, like a little building. And I was like really trying to get into it, and I was, and then when you're going through some stuff, I'm telling you, you can't even.
Life.
Exactly, that's what it is. And that, I wasn't able to get into it. But I think this one, I know I'm going to have to get into it because I have to
Yes.
tell you guys about it.
It's going to be good.
It's
I'm going to give him the good one.
Why it feels like I'm
Okay.
coming to court.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, he's mad.
We need to turn this off.
He can text me anytime he wants.
Okay. Well, you need to let him know, okay, that we are working. We're trying to pay bills in the future. One day this might get us money. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
He is drunk out of his mind.
No, I'm not. I'm great.
Well,
I'm fantastic.
But
I'm plastic.
So we're gonna do that. So it's gonna be you guys serve, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna serve my best friend in the world, oh Lord, I'm gonna serve him with a movie. This is a movie that I really connected with. It's a very, very great movie. It's called The Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay.
And it's actually not here. I have to go get it. I left it by my parents' house, so I will be bringing it to you, and you better watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've actually heard of this character because there's this movie we saw called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something like that, and that character was in that. And I heard about that part, that, the mirror, Dorian Gray. No. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Oh my God. Axe this out. Oh my God. It didn't happen. No, we didn't happen. We didn't do this. Okay. I'm not lip syncing for my life. Sorry, you guys.
Oh my God.
But no, I'm thinking of
drag.
Dorian Gray. I'm thinking of Dorian Gray. But I have heard of Count of Monte Cristo. I do actually know for sure. This is for sure. My sister read a book about how the Count of Monte Cristo was actually black.
Wow.
I know, right?
I never
Isn't
knew
that interesting?
Oh God,
But she has this book, and it's in her room, and it's about the Count of Monte Cristo. Okay. The Count of Monte Cristo, and it's about how he's black and everything like that, like his experiences, his everything, and it's actually supposedly a good book. I don't read a lot of books. Like, I don't read a lot of nonfiction. I mean, I don't read a lot of fiction. Actually, nonfiction too.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when I read something, it's usually like comic books, or if it's fiction, I'll read like something gay, like just really gay, just like, something very BGC and very, very gay. So that's what I usually go for. But
what is this comic book that you're about to introduce?
oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Anyways,
all off track, you guys.
No, I wasn't. It was in the book area.
Oh,
it was in the
goodness.
reading area.
You went way
it was in the
over.
reading
Okay,
category.
what is this?
Okay. Well, the
book.
comic book that I have for you to read today, I have it right here. Are you ready for it? Ooh.
Yes.
Are you ready for it?
It better be a good one.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
It is.
I don't know if I can.
Storm.
And I love Storm.
Isn't she amazing?
I really, really do. I love her. She's
I
like
know.
the best character on there.
Isn't she amazing?
She is.
She is so amazing.
I'm
I don't
so
know
excited.
any person. Well, I don't know any black person. I'll put that out there. I don't know any black person that does not like Storm. That like at least a little bit. Even if you like her just a little bit. I don't know any black person.
Oh, you're still in if you like her a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was she really stands out. And I think that it's finally black women being put in extraordinary power. Like, what I'm saying? I think that, black women are powerful. They have to deal with a lot, nowadays and age. And I feel like it's so good to see a character that is strong and, and that she's black. And I love that, So.
Plus, she's like just so gorgeous
And
like
so
just,
amazing. I guess she got that mysterious way about her because it's like because through watching all X-Men, because I just watched the cartoons growing up,
Yep.
and I never really been reading comic books, but you really don't know too much about her story, so this is going to be very interesting for me to
Okay.
get into. Okay, well we got our things introduced. So what is
Let's go
on?
ahead and we'll pause it and we'll be right back with you guys. Okay. Okay. So I found out a little bit about something that I can do now, you guys. I can make rain happen. I am like Storm. I am a real life storm. And I had to wash these clothes today in the laundromat. You know how the laundromat is. You know how you don't be wanting to be there. So I gave them a little. And oh my god, I made the clothes wet. Like I made them automatically wet. I put a little soap in there. So now I'm gonna try to make sure that I can do this forever. Because if I can do this forever, I don't have to wash clothes in the laundromat anymore. I don't have to deal with the people. I don't have to deal with the nothing like that. I don't have to deal with nothing. I'm good. I can just stay home. Yeah.
Whew, Lord, oh my God. Oh Lord, I mean, are you gonna help with the rest of these clothes out here?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
What's
thank
going
you.
on?
Why, I mean, you told me to come over so we can wash together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta get the rest of my stuff, so I'll be right back, okay?
All right. Okay. All right. Now I gotta figure out how to do this without him seeing, because I don't want nobody to see. These powers are supposed to be exclusively for me. I'm not trying to be the hero that y'all need in this world.
Oh, I'm back. Oh my God. I did not know I had that many panties. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh, so you already washed. I thought all the washers were filled.
No, somebody dumped my clothes out. That's what happened.
But your clothes are still in the basket. I
Um,
mean,
okay, but they were, already washed, so I pre-washed them.
you pre-washed them, so you're saying you have a washer? I didn't know your apartment had a washer connection.
I washed them in the tub. That's what I
In the
did.
tub. You said you washed that Michael Bors shirt in the tub.
I did. Yes, I am actually saying that.
Oh, well, obviously you don't have no values.
Oh,
Okay, well, well, it seems like all your clothes is wet.
yeah.
So what's going on?
I washed them. I just told you that. I don't know why.
What are these? The washers are full.
What
So how
what
you
are these?
washed them?
What are these questions? Why are you asking all these questions?
Well, how long ago did you wash them?
It wasn't that long. You know how far my apartment is from here.
Oh, okay. So you wash your clothes, but why they're not in the dryer?
Oh.
Were you waiting for me to get here?
Yes. That's what I was doing. I was
To
waiting.
dry clothes.
Yeah, I sure was waiting.
That don't make no sense to me.
Oh, well, that's life.
Well, they said you're a very educated man, so I don't know. Something's not right with that. Do you have something to say or talk about? I mean, what's going on? Did you met a boy, you washed your clothes by him, and he just, didn't have a dryer or something like that?
No, okay.
Or he just kicked you out before you was able to dry your clothes?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
All right. Do not tell anybody.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you know Storm, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know her. X-Men, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know
I
her.
have her powers.
You have her powers?
Yes, I sure do. You see how wet these clothes are?
Uh-huh.
I washed them with my powers.
So you got the power of storm, so you pretty much control the weather. And
I was gonna wash them, and then I was gonna hang and dry them. I was gonna hang them to dry and let them dry off, with some wind.
Okay, well, I got a question.
If whatever your question is has anything to do with your clothes, no.
Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, how long have you known you had these powers?
Today.
You found out today. At what time to be exact?
Uh, a couple hours ago when
A
I was
couple
sitting
hours
in here.
ago, and I'm just not finding out. Hmm.
Well, I mean, I didn't know. I was wanting to make sure
I
because I
have an
didn't.
issue with that.
Well, I wanted to make sure. You
Well,
know.
yeah, fuck that. I'm trying to be nice here, but obviously you did not use your power for greater good.
I
You
did.
used
I
it
did
for
it to
to
wash
wash your
these
clothes.
clothes
Okay,
so
but
that I didn't have to
have
spend
you
a
not known
dime,
what
a
these exes
penny,
of
a
mine's done
nickel,
to me?
a
That you could
quarter.
have been striking down. You could have put them bitches in a typhoon. You could have did all kind of shit. You could have got rid of these bitches. But you want to sit up here and wash some clothes? And you sit up here not gonna let these exes of mine get the business?
I wash my clothes
What
for
kind of
free.
super? I don't even think you're a superhero. I just think you're a villain.
Oh,
Yeah, you need to off yourself. Oh, I need to find
let me go
somebody.
ahead and hit you with some. Don't do it. Don't get a tornado.
I'm
Don't get a
just.
tornado thrown
Well,
at you.
I'm willing to take anything because you threw a whole damn typhoon right about now. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Their asses need to be soaked.
Fine, I'll do it. Gosh, which one you want first?
All of them. I want you to just start a tornado by all their asses and bring them together and then have them spinning in one place.
Fine, that's whatever.
Hmm.
Just don't tell anybody.
Oh, please. It's all going to be on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Our sponsor today was Storm, one of the greatest heroes ever. All right, you guys, we'll get back to our show. See you guys. Hey, guys, we're back.
Hey.
All right. Now we're going to continue on with our You've Got Served.
Yes, I've got served the papers. Well,
Yes.
actually, a comic book.
It was a good one, too.
It was. It really, really was. I enjoyed it.
The comic book we are talking about, guys, is Storm. This was their recent. By the way, I'll give you a little bit of a backstory about this comic book.
Oh, he
Okay,
has to. Please do.
so this came out, I think, a couple years ago, and they were like begging people to read this comic book because they were like, "Please, you guys, read this comic book so it does not get canceled." And so it did, it did pretty well. And then they got to like maybe issue 11 or 12, and then it was canceled because of low sales. So it was like I was disappointed about that because, this is literally one of three that I can think of Storm comic books that they've had. Just different Storm comic books that they had. The other one was like in the 90s, the mid to late 90s. I think they did have another one, and that was made by Eric Jerome Dikey. I'm not too sure about that one, but I do believe they had
But
that.
I
And then they have Aurora, which is Storm when she was a kid and she was a child thief and stuff like that. And then they had some other stuff, but they were like short. So it's like, they haven't really done a lot of Storm focused stories. But go
can I
ahead.
ask a question?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, actually, you just said that they had 11 issues that people were begging people to read them. So, by you, have you read all those issues?
Yes.
Okay, so do you feel like the story was very strong enough to outstand long last thing?
I feel like, yes, I do feel like for a comic book, and especially during the time that it was coming out, I do feel like it was very strong in that Storm was very, I don't care. I'm gonna do this. It was a great comic book to me. And the thing is, it helped me kind of get a better understanding of Storm from a recent perspective. And I did enjoy that. But I'm disappointed that it didn't do well, but I can understand why, because at that time people weren't reading comic books like they are now. Like, it's a lot more people that are more excited about comic books now because, we have stuff like Black Panther, we have Civil War, then you have TV shows like Supergirl and Flash and all that. So it's like comic books are, a thing now. So of course there's more people. And that's not me saying being an elitist or saying, I was into comic books before they became popular. It's not one of those situations. It's just a
Yes.
observation. But I do think it was good. I think it could have lasted, but the way they set up the last comic book, it was okay. I feel like they ended it in a way that it felt like an ending. Like it felt like they at least tried to end it, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, it did get a true ending. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to you
Oh
and get
my
into
god.
how you felt about it. So let's go ahead and start with what were your feelings like reading it?
Well, I think the feeling was that I really really did like it. I like that they were in her head, like she was thinking about a lot of things while she was speaking and things like that. I really loved it. I felt like the storyline was. I love the storyline, like probably pretty much so to the end, like pretty much so with oh Lord, I probably have to look up in there for her name, the other mutant that she was trying to help that was at school, and I think that was more of my favorite story, and kind of because sometimes you got to go through things to remind you of pretty much so
Who you are.
yeah, like where you came from and
Yeah.
how you felt, what I'm saying. So I think that I really really enjoyed that. Definitely her helping the village, that was very, very beautiful. But I definitely I mean I got a lot of aspects of she was fighting the guys from the village,
Yeah.
and it was like we can take care of our own and stuff like that. Well, clearly I couldn't take care of the point where she had to save the whole city. Hello, I mean, it was I wouldn't had no city because of her, and that they were trying to root her out there and everything. But I don't know. I think I think if I don't believe, I think the beginning could have been a little very different. I think it could have really went through a backstory. They was telling her backstories during the whole beginning, but I feel like I really want to know who really Storm is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the storyline could have been a little bit stronger, but I did love the part when she was taking care of the mutant girl and stuff like that, and took her back home and everything. I think that was just amazing, and I know it pretty much so probably was against Professor Xavier wishes, but that she made that decision for her than any, and how I felt it was, even if Professor Xavier did not want to shoot, like I'm still gonna do it. Like I don't
Yeah.
care who you know what I'm saying. So I love that cockiness from her, and just to do the right thing. But I think in the beginning of the storyline, I think could have been a little bit better. I really was expecting more of her, not her grown up, because that's all we see is her grown up. Like, let's get to that deep in young age, where she came, her mom, dad, hey, who she is, you know what I'm saying, and she's such a powerful mutant. It's like, what really can stand up against her? Then of me thinking Magneto or Jenny Grey, but even with them, she's still powerful. I want to get to the point where she's very vulnerable and she's fighting to have her power. So I do care about her teenage years and her kid years and stuff like that. So I think it could have been better on that. But all in all, I really love the book. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. This is my first comic book I ever read.
Well, fully read.
Fully
And I
read.
remember I gave you some comic books.
I
to
still
read.
have them, and they're still in the plastic. May I add? And
I'm very particular about that. I like my comic books to be protected.
Exactly. So I have to. I know. Where are they? I know I have them, and yeah, I need to read those.
Yeah.
But I know I really liked it. I would love to see part 2, but if they're still going in this direction, I am going to have an issue with it. I mean, I feel like by reading this, if this is what they started with, I mean, I can see why it probably didn't last.
Yeah.
Cause it's just pretty much so like a typical Storm. You know what I'm saying? And I like that they brought you follow orders, you follow whatever you're told, and things like that. I don't know. I just really want to see a really really deeper side of her, because she's such a powerful mutant. But that's just pretty much what I feel. But I don't know. All in all, I did like it, but I did have my critiques about and my expectation of Storm, because she's one of my favorite characters. Now, if it was just a regular character I didn't know, I'd be like, oh, okay. But since it was one that I loved, I was expecting very much more. So, do you have any questions for me, or did I sum it up? I mean, you can ask me.
Yeah, you did. You did good. It was good. Okay. Okay, I have a question. I'm trying to, because I read it and I'm trying to make sure that I don't spoil nothing for you. But was in the comic, but in the book that you read, did Logan Wolverine appear?
I don't know. I don't know. Did he? I don't think he did he?
I'm asking.
No, I don't. I wasn't really looking at the pictures. I was like trying to read this and get the point. Like I was like, it as if the pictures did not even exist. Only time I really
Looked at with
yeah,
certain points.
maybe I should have read it more than once because I was just reading the page like 3 times before I passed out. Okay, okay, and then I'll be like, okay, next page. Okay, okay. Besides that, I did not even read it. I mean, looked at the pictures. I mean, no.
Okay, now looking at it kind of sort of now, how do you feel about look wise? Like, what do you think? Do you think it was beautifully drawn? Do you have issues with the way it's set up?
One thing I think I really appreciated, and I appreciated that they made the shade of color darker. She's played by
Her right here, right? This girl, that's the girl that you were talking about.
Yes.
That's Marisol. I can remember her name. I think.
Marisol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Marisol.
But I love the point of them making her a little bit darker because Halle Berry is interracial,
Yeah.
and the new girl who plays her now, what's her name?
Alexander Shipp.
I'm surprised you know that.
I remember it because I remember the girl that I don't like.
Okay, and that she's biracial too as well, and I feel like, and I nothing wrong with that. Never said that.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
it's just Storm's always been this shade. This shade has always been what Storm's shade has been.
Yeah, I'm quite sure back in the day, yeah, that was the shade. So I really appreciated that they had that kind of shade of color on her, and I really just like endured it. I was like, yeah, like finally, because a lot of times you always hear people probably say, oh, they need to be a little bit lighter, or maybe embrace Team Dark Skin, embrace it. It's yours. You own it. We're all different shades, and I felt like that was like so beautiful, and I enjoyed that.
And that was one of Storm's more iconic things where Storm's dark skin. Everybody says that Storm's dark skin. Everybody's seen her as dark skin. No matter what you've seen her in, she's always been dark skin. So it's kind of like, to me, that was a big reason why I wasn't really that into Halle Berry and Alexander Shipp playing this character of Storm.
Halle Berry was nice.
I mean, she wasn't that bad, but it's like she was a backgrounder. And Storm's never been a backgrounder. She's not a background person. She does not do that. She's not a background bitch, okay? She doesn't do all that. So to me, it was kind of like disappointing in that they don't know how to write Storm and they put her in the background. And it's like, but Storm's like this. She's this big character from the X-Men movies in the Marvel Universe. Like, she's huge. So why wouldn't you put her in the foreground? Why wouldn't you do more with her? But, whatever. But, okay. I looked through it real quick, you guys. And, yeah, Logan's not in it. So, you want me to ask you this question? It's probably going to be a spoiler. Well, it's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler.
Well, just ask me the question.
How do you feel about, okay, I'll ask you 2 questions and they're both kind of connected. Okay, how do you feel about Storm dating Wolverine?
I don't know. I don't have a problem. I mean, shit. Honey, when you fighting crime together, hell, you bound to go with somebody in the group.
True.
So, I wouldn't even take offense to that.
It's like when Wonder Woman was dating Superman.
Now, that was some other shit.
I mean,
I know that sex was amazing.
I'm very
That's
sure.
that Rihanna.
It was probably a lot, like all over. Okay. But yeah, okay, so Storm was dating Wolverine. In this, Storm's dating Wolverine, actually.
Okay.
And they've alluded to it previously in other comics, but, this was like the first time that they ever made it.
That was a big spoiler.
Okay.
I probably
this was the first time that they've ever made it like a thing, to where it was like an actual thing. So, how do you feel about the Black Panther Storm situation? Because they were actually married for a little while.
I love Black Power.
Okay.
And let alone Black marriage.
Okay.
And shit. I don't know. I think at sometimes when you I'm love. It doesn't matter what race you
Yeah.
are, but I believe that at some point you're gonna have to mix things up. You know what I'm saying? You have these amazing characters that's iconic, and it's like, yeah, mix them up. Hell, have this person dating.
Hmm.
Just, honey, by the time we turn around, hell, Spider-Man will be dating Captain America. It is bound to happen, honey. We just moving forward.
It could happen, actually.
I'm just saying. So so
Make America gay
I'm
again.
trying to take. I guess so. Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, that was one of those things, and that was like a big storyline of Storm and Black Panther being together. Then they got married. They had like this really beautiful wedding. They actually had a Storm actually had a very pretty gown. I'm going to go ahead and show that to you.
Oh wow.
I know it's going to be just
It didn't came up, you guys. I'm just saying. Oh wow.
okay. And it was like, I think that was when Eric Jerome Dickey was writing it. Because it was like this really big moment, this really big, iconic wedding situation that happened where,
Okay.
right?
Hey. I'm definitely gonna borrow that for my wedding, girl. Yeah.
But that was her wedding gown. I remember that everybody was just like so just in love with this wedding dress and so in love with their love.
She has
It
some
was like,
nice knockers.
she does. Storm's always just been that one. She's that girl. Like she's always been that girl, the it girl.
Bye.
She's always been an it girl.
Girl, bye.
I'm just saying.
She want them girl, bye.
Storm did not play. Like Storm has never ever played
when you
any
a
type
goddess,
of game.
you better have it like
Right?
that,
You better be like,
right?
who? Who are you? Not on my level. That's who you are. But yeah.
Girl, are we even speaking the same language?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't even like how you're looking at me. But that was her wedding thing. Her wedding gown. That was really huge moment. How do you feel about Storm and Black Panther? And how do you feel about their breakup? Because they had a big falling out too, and it was really bad.
Well, I don't know too much about the story, but I hate when love fails.
No, we all do.
I hate when love fails, but I don't know. I don't know. I just, like I said, I hate when love fails on both ends. I feel like anything should be able to be worked out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel bad about that.
I do a little bit, but I feel like after that moment, it's kind of like it took over Storm, where it was like Storm was the wife, and I don't have a problem with her taking the role of the wife, but when it comes to the detriment of her being a mutant, when you're like, okay, is Storm gonna actually fight now? Are we still gonna fight? And she wasn't really doing a lot of that. They put her on the back burner, and they was bringing forward Black Panther to make him, the person. And it was like, okay, but I actually enjoy Storm too, so I would love to see her fighting, but she wasn't doing a lot of that. So I was okay with it. I didn't like it because
don't you think she needs a break? She's been fighting crime all life.
True.
Isn't it time for her to love and have a little bit,
I mean, she's
romance?
She can still love, but she can still check the peasants.
Child, I ain't got time for that. I mean, let that girl have a life. Everyone has to have a life. Sometimes you gotta hang up the damn clouds, girl, and just relax, and and live under them storms. So I think she had a moment. Yeah, she deserved it. But other than that, things that's contained in this comic book, do you have any more questions? Because I'm going to grill him, you guys. I have this good movie that I'm going to have him watch, and he better have some fact. I mean, I think you should probably pick them, or I should have picked something light, because I think this is like a little bit big versus this.
How long is the movie? Is it like an hour, 2 hours?
It's like less than 2 hours.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm just making sure. If it's 2 hours, I don't know if I could do all that. That might have to be a 2
No, I did not give you the Lord of the Ring. No, okay. Okay, you guys. Well, we're gonna be back in a minute. I mean, we're gonna have to take a break, and we'll be back with
The movie.
Yeah, we'll be back with the movie. Oh, Lord's gonna
Oh wait,
finally watch
before
it.
you do that, I have a little bit of another question, I guess. Okay. So how do you feel about the Beast? How do you feel about him in the story? Like,
Honey, he just kept on calling her, and I was like, why is he calling her? I don't know. I think he was kind of okay. I mean, he was nothing like, I would say big. I was like, okay, well, I was trying to find out who the hell he was. And then I was like, oh, I think that's that Beastie Boy. And I was like, okay, I know who he is. So I don't know. I don't think it really mattered after I found out who he was. So I don't know. He wasn't really important. I think I really wanted her to feel more important. I feel like it's still the point that she was kind of like taking orders in a movie, and I wanted her to. She did make a decision. I never said that she didn't, but I feel like I want something from her besides X-Men. I want her to be taken out there because I feel like in a lot of scenarios, I mean, when you see Wolverine really probably mostly a venture. I haven't read the comic books, but how it looks like from the movies that he venture out on his own and do his own thing.
He does.
Have his own. And it's just her. She always stuck to somebody. It felt like, I feel like she's a powerful woman. I think a black fine goddess. I think she should have more than taking orders. I mean, I feel like she needs some independence because I believe black women are one of the strongest creatures on the earth. So and I feel like in a lot of these stories that they're putting her in, it's not portraying that.
yeah.
So I
can definitely agree with that. In that Storm needs to have a moment where she gets to flex her powers, where she gets to just be like, you know what, it's me on my own. And I think I have read a couple, like before the Storm, when she was a kid, and she was like and I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say Cairo, and it's not Cairo, but when she was out there and she was like a child thief and all that. That was a good moment. And then I feel like one of the other moments was in another story where she got trapped on another planet. And so she had to find a way to control the weather. And she can control the weather in different things. Like she can control the temperature. She can make it rain. She could control the density a little bit, like of the air and all that, the air pressure to where she could breathe on that planet and all that. So it's like a lot of things that Storm can do that we don't see because she doesn't get a chance to do all that.
Because they never try to give her a good storyline. I feel like they don't work that hard on her. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and be right back, you guys. We're gonna give you a little taste of our unpaid sponsors, and then
won't somebody pay us, please?
Finally, it'd be great.
Okay.
We'll even take those push bra thingies. We could do it. We'll make it work.
We'll do anything. We'll do that. What that thing had? The man had the ShamWow. We will use anything.
We sure will.
We'll do anything.
I will advertise the crap out of a ShamWow. Okay.
In the bedroom if need be.
Okay. Right.
All right, you guys.
But we'll be back, and then I'll go ahead and watch this movie. Well, I'll already watch the movie, and he'll ask me some questions. You'll know what's going on. The movie is
it's gonna be a lot of questions. So you better have your pencil and pad while you watch this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
The movie is The Count of Monte Cristo. And all right, you guys, we'll be back.
Bye.
See ya
soon.
Yes. Hey.
Hey.
You ready?
You know I'm always ready to go to the movies.
I know, me too. I can't wait.
So what are you gonna eat?
I always like Sour Patch. I don't know why.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're quite expensive.
Oh no, we're going to the 99-cent store or something like that.
Is that something that we do? I thought we were going to the movies and buy it.
How are we friends and you've never done that?
I don't know.
Moneybags over here.
I just, I'm just used to buying things at the movies. I mean,
I see.
So what are you trying to tell me?
I'm trying to tell you that you're not shopping smart. You're shopping there. Shade.
I can't with this flag. If y'all will see how he reached for it, he had to go into his little dresser thingy and get it.
But okay, yeah. Our skit for today is Don't buy from the, well, no. Support your local movie theaters.
Don't
But
support the food.
well, because
Don't
you know
support their food.
yeah.
Support on the
But we
street.
usually get we usually get the kids meal.
Who?
Us, me,
Yeah, I do.
yes.
Oh hell no! I don't do that. No, I can't do no.
My
kid.
mom been like, "We're gonna get the kids meal." I'm like, "Yes, we are. It's popcorn, the drink, and then you get the candy. But then we still get the candy from the store. You know, we still buy that too. So, yeah.
I'm gonna say check their bags. Check them.
Do not check the bags
Check them.
because you might find a whole chicken meal sitting in the.
They're gonna find a big ass back here. That's what they're gonna find.
Okay. All right, you guys. Let's get back to our show.
Alright. Oh.
Hey guys,
Hey.
we're back.
Officially, we're back.
All right, so this is the last part of You Got Served.
I've been served them this papers. It's just like black people. They always take so long.
Okay.
To come up. Look, just saying.
Well, anyways, since you read the comic book on the spot, so whatever.
Exactly. Well, okay, wait. You see, now you're overdoing it. I mean, I know it was just one comic book, but at the same time,
And you gave me a movie that was 2 hours.
2 hours of greatness. Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
So, just a summary. I mean, what did you really thought? You guys, the movie we were talking about is the Count of Monte Cristo, and it is really, really an amazing movie. So I really want to just
This
get a
is
summary.
when the movie was around the time when Henry Cavill, the Superman that we all know right now, was a twink.
We're not gonna get into that.
Now that's actually that's what I mean when I say a twink. That's what a twink would look like.
I'm trying to tell you.
But now he's not a twink.
Oh hell no!
Not even close.
He's definitely the predator,
Exactly.
and we mean that in a good way, you
Yes.
guys.
I'm
Definitely good way.
willing prey.
Is it? Okay, now I'm not going that far. I'm sorry. So,
Anyways.
so just give me a summary. What do you thought about it?
Okay.
Sorry, guys. If you had a little cackling, that is just the wine. I mean, sorry, not wine.
We don't drink wine.
The vodka. The vodka.
We're strong drink girls.
Huh. No, I'm going to my A&A meeting
Tomorrow.
No, next week. Next week. I like to enjoy this last weekend of it.
Okay. But okay, so from what I gained, from what I was seeing, the Count of Monte Cristo is a revenge tale. That's what I felt. The main synopsis was a revenge tale about a guy who is cheated by his friend or somebody he thought was his friend who was like this the friend was like supposedly what's the friend the friend was like noble or something like that. He was like a count.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think his dad was. That's why.
Okay. So the friend was basically rich and stuff and things, but he was jealous of the count because the count was happy, you know? And so basically, moral of that story is do not trust the rich.
Don't trust the what?
The rich.
Okay.
Don't trust the rich
Okay.
because they will cheat you.
Well, give me some of your favorite moments of it. I mean.
Um,
Oh my God, I'm looking at his face and I don't think you loved it.
no, I actually enjoyed the drama and the extravagance and especially when the count came back and he was just like fireworks. And now I'm coming out of a hot air balloon and all this, and I was like, oh my God, this is so much. It just, ugh. But I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that part. I enjoyed the revenge, especially. I enjoyed a lot of the shirtless scenes. Not really necessarily because they were amazing, but just because I enjoyed them for reasons.
Oh
For
my
science
God,
purposes.
I'm so sorry that you cut you off. Because do they ever? I did not. Well, I haven't seen the movie.
It was a couple.
It was a couple. I haven't seen it in a while, you guys. So I did put this on, and when I seen it, so I didn't really remember that they had it. Okay.
They did.
Well, I guess as a child, I mean, I guess it wasn't all that to me as a child because I sure don't remember.
Well, they weren't amazing. That's what I'm saying. They weren't like amazing shirtless scenes. They just were
It's good
interesting.
to see what's underneath.
Yeah.
I guess. Ooh, excuse me.
But I enjoyed the revenge. I enjoyed him. I don't know. I enjoyed. I guess I enjoyed the change, and then I guess one of the things that I didn't like, kind of, sorta, was that he didn't take revenge on his wife. And I mean, I get it. She wasn't like malicious. She wasn't malicious. She wasn't mean. But you
Why?
slept with her.
Why would you think that she
I'm
needs
just
to
saying,
take
after you
revenge?
slept with her, you should have just
Do
left
you
and
know
been
why
like,
she
"That's
did
it."
that?
What, slept with him?
Slept with who? You saying slept with his best friend?
Edmond. No, no, no. I know why she probably did that because it just was, She mentioned that she had a son and she, didn't want.
Oh, exactly. So what are you talking about? Who she slept with?
No, I'm saying when she slept with Edmund when he came back
Yeah,
and he was the count.
and
I just wanted him to sleep with her and then leave her. Like, leave her a little note, thanks, and then give her a tip and then leave.
why you think he should? Why you think? Hold on. Why you think he should do that?
Because revenge is fun.
I mean, revenge is fun, but at the
I mean,
same
I get it.
time,
She wasn't malicious. She wasn't one of the bad people. I
she was a
know.
very good person. I think.
I
First
didn't
of all,
like
we got to
her.
remember in that day and
I
time.
still didn't like her.
Okay, I think
I didn't like her. I don't know why.
you didn't like her because maybe you didn't like. Hold on, maybe you just didn't like the actress that's playing her. But
No.
how it was looking, that was the thing to do back in the day.
True.
First of all, she would have been ridiculed for having a son that was whose father went to prison. So it would have been really, really bad on her. So
I
she did
know.
the best that she can do for a kid. So she pretty much sort of said, well, I'm not, I mean, that was the love of my life. He had left and gone. And I know this person who's wanting me, I know he will supply what my child needs and what I need. And I know that I would never love him like I loved him. So it's like, it's kind of like she kind of gave up on love. Like she was like, well, I'm not going to find no love in that. And you want me, I guess I'll be with you for stability and stuff like that. You just want me because of whatever reason. So it's pretty much so I know you want me for something and I want you for something. So I don't even look at it as a bad situation or a scenario. I think it was the point of, hey, I'm going to give you what you want. You give me what I want.
I
Hey,
guess.
no,
I guess. I still wanted him to leave her a little nice
she
little
had
note.
nothing. She's a bystander in this. And you really are just ridiculing her. She's a
I am.
bystander. She
I
took
am.
care of his son while he was in prison.
I was ready
And I
for
never
that to
said that was.
happen.
I'm really trying
I'm
to find
joking.
out why.
I'm joking.
No, you're saying it from
I'm
the truth,
joking.
but I really want to get your opinion.
No, I'm joking, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that cold, okay?
Oh, I'm just saying because he did not need to leave her at the tip.
But the seriousness of I didn't like her was there. I don't think she was a bad person. I just didn't really care for her. But, I get why she did what she did, Like you did mention at that time, you can't have a child out of wedlock. That was frowned out upon. It still is, but it's less frowned upon because, people be having babies with everybody. Lil Wayne has 15 baby mamas at this moment.
Duh.
Right now. I could probably go on the
His
internet.
child support is high as hell.
Isn't it? That's probably why he's just doing all this rapping thing. He don't even make sense anymore. And he's just still here.
Oh wow, I'm not even going into that deep, but okay.
Okay.
Because you already told me the bad. I mean, do you have any bad moments? Because I think you're already talking about them. You just jumped from the question I was going to ask for next.
Oh,
you jumped
sorry.
into it.
Well, I don't really have any bad moments like that.
I mean,
is
it a good movie that you would say is a good movie? Just from the honest heart, is it a good? Because I'm honest, and I was honest about that comic book.
Yeah, I know you were.
Is it? Did I?
You were very honest in liking it and thinking it was amazing. Thank you.
I
But
need a drink to that one.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was amazing, but I did think it was enjoyable, and I think I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot in how to be very extravagantly petty, but also,
Extravagant petty.
Yes.
You know what?
I know.
That's some new stuff right there.
I know.
Keep going.
And I think that was it. It was really, I enjoyed it. I'll say that. I enjoyed a lot of key moments, like when he saved Jacobo's life from the pirate. I don't know if he was pirates or what were they?
They were pirates.
They were?
Mhm.
Okay. I kind of enjoyed when he saved his life, and he talked to the guy who was over them, and he was like, you can save I'll save his life. The guy's got to show one. The people who like him get to see that he's still alive too, and you're not short staffed. So what's up? What do you want? Do you want that or not? And I kind of enjoyed that because it shows that he was, he's a thinker. You could tell that he's like, he plans a lot of everything, but I don't think he planned the fact that his ex-wife would know that he was, himself. I think he felt like she would forget him because he did earlier when he went to this other person. I forgot the guy. It was like this older guy, and he went to him and he was like, he asked him something about I forgot what he was talking about. I was listening, but then I wasn't listening, but I was listening. But I do remember the scene because I remember he moved his hair around to uncover his face a little more, and the guy he was talking to still did not recognize him. He was like, "Oh, I don't know," like it's like he was trying to gauge the person's reaction to seeing him alive, and they didn't react. So I think that's what he was expecting from everybody, and he got that from everybody at first. But then, once the revenge plot came in where he was like, I have to make sure that, oh, excuse me, I have to make sure that they know who I am. That's when he started doing a lot of things, and it kind of got a little sloppy on his end, where he kind of was doing stuff that was kind of like extending his hand and showing his hand to where they could be like, hey, you're Edmund then, and all that. So it's kind of like, I enjoyed it, but he did a lot. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess the point, he did do that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't trying to be sloppy. He wanted them to figure it out.
True. But I'm just saying he should have been smooth with it. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my goodness.
underhanded.
Okay.
Like Villefort, the one that was in True Blood.
One thing, can I may ask? I want you to get a mind feel of thinking back in the day versus now of how revenge is. But in that day, saying, "Oh, okay."
I wanted passive aggressive. I wanted passive aggressive petty. Like passive aggressive petty revenge plots where he does, like at the beginning when he started making sure that his ex-friend, I forgot his name, Fernand, he wanted his ex-friend to be poor. So he took all his money when he was gambling. He made it to where he couldn't do, like he couldn't get any more money from boating and all that. So I thought that would have been, I enjoyed that part when he just like did underhanded stuff. And then Villefort, I want to say, yeah, I think that is Villefort. You remember the guy from True Blood, right? The one that was in To Tear Him. I think I don't know, did he do anything underhanded to him? Not really. Yeah, kind of, sort of. But it was, I enjoyed it. I'll say that. Let's just go ahead and end the story at I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I analyzed it a lot, but I enjoyed it.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm just going to let it be at that.
Yeah, we're just going to
We want to still be friends after this, so
okay.
we just gonna have to end this service.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now that you've been served, let's give you a verdict. So, is it your guilty pleasure, or are you just innocent and you just don't want to see it no more?
I would see it again.
So, is it your guilty pleasure, or is it innocent mode?
I don't know if I would say guilty pleasure.
You just innocent. He's innocent of all these crimes, and the charges have been reversed. And yes, I do apologize. And on the
it was interesting to see the change of Henry Cavill, the one who plays Superman now.
Okay, whatever.
I think that's a very interesting story, and he should tell everybody how he went from twink to musclehead. Let's go with that. Meathead. Yes, meathead.
Whatever. We're just gonna end this.
Jock. No, jock.
Okay, we're gonna end this, you guys. This is Tide Ho signing out.
He went from tidy whities
and
to jockstrap.
We're gonna have to leave it alone. Thank you guys for listening, and we will have more of you guys served. This is our first one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry. I want to tell you, we'll probably put in beginning that it's a spoiler alert, just in case you.
He
want to
went
see
from Burgess.
Okay, let's
to oh my damn.
let's drop it down, you guys. Let's drop it down.
Okay.
All right, bye.
This is our Lord. Bye, you guys.
Bye.